What's up, guys? This is the Alex and Nisha Station 140 coming at you live today. Today is December 7th. Time now is 12:31 p.m. And we have some good news. The good news is by next week, I should have the camera. With my budget, I just want to play it safe and wait till next week before getting the camera. Um, but it should be fun. And you know how they always say good news and bad news? There is actually no bad news, but that's the good news. So, um, um, nothing new over the past few days since I last posted my video, but thinking of ways I could make the channel better. And you've probably seen it in the info, my last video. I want to work on a intro and a outro for my channels, but that will be worked on, behind the scenes. But I'll let you guys know how that's coming along. But for now, just basic video. We're gonna just learn Japanese. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to type it in the chat. I'll do my best to respond. And looking forward to involving this channel. I think that's about it. So today, we're gonna be resuming from our book, Complete Japanese Grammar. And again, all credit goes to Eriko Sato, PhD. So last time we left off, after doing pitches, like high pitch, low pitch. One example, when you say Shiro, white, Shiro, castle. So that was one example we did. The other one was the pronunciation about different words, such as tori means bird. But when you write it out with the apostrophe above the O, that would mean street. So tori, bird, same word in Romaji, tori means street, because it has the apostrophe above the O. Okay? So now, today, we're going to just go over the basic hiragana from the chart. And in Japanese, there are 46 basic hiragana characters, each of which represents a syllable sound, as the book says. So, I'm going to pronounce each one for you. Okay? So we have, there we go. A, I, U, E, O. Now, sometimes this is used as is it this one? O. Yes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not that one. Right, this one. Wo. O, wo. But let's do the others first. So, I'm sorry. A, I, U, E, O. A, I, U, E, O. Ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Next one is sa, shi, su, se, to. So sa, chi, su. Oops, sorry guys. So sa, shi, su, te, to. Next one. Ta, ni, fu, he, ho. Okay, I'll get a little closer. Okay. So ta, chi, tsu, te, to. Okay, the next line. Na, ni, nu, ha, he, fu, he, ho. Then we have ma, mi, mu, me, mo. Ya, you, yo. Now this one, ra. With the ra, we can also pronounce it as with the tongue. So with an L. La. La. So ra, ri, lu, le, lo. So all of these R's here you see? Ra, ri, ru, le, lo. You can also use an L with it. So instead of saying ra, you can say L-A. La. La. So la with an L, li, li, with an R again, lu, lu. Then with an L, le. And then lo. Next one we have is wa, wo. Wa, wo. Now this one, we don't even say anything. We just say So the N, you're only humming it. So you say Now, when it comes to using this particle, the wo, and this particle, o, these particles are used before the verb of the sentence. So, for example, remember last time I said apple is delicious? So, subject, ringo, wa. Ringo, wa. And what about the apple? Ringo wa oishii desu. So, in that sentence, we don't have an o. But if I was to include a o in a sentence, I would say like this. Okay. So, let me see. I want to say a very good basic sentence. So remember, you have the subject, noun, and the verb. So, let's see. A basic sentence. Okay. So, how about this? Tokidoki. So, sometimes, tokidoki. Watashitachi wa. We, watashitachi, we, subject, we, then the particle, wa. Remember that when we just pronounced? Wa. So, this one we're using, wa. Now, watashitachi wa machigai o machigai o tsukurimasu. Okay, I'll break down the whole thing. Now, remember I was talking about the o? In this sentence, o, this one here, o, this comes before the verb. So you have Watashitachi, we, Watashitachi wa. Then subject, noun. So what is the noun in the sentence? Machigai. So machigai, machigai means mistake. So mistake. So you have the subject, watashitachi wa, the noun, machigai o, then the verb, tsukurimasu, to make. So you have the wa, two particles, the wa and the o. The wa is right after the subject, watashitachi wa, and after the noun, machigai o. Machigai o. Then after that, you would put the verb, tsukurimasu. And tsukurimasu is to make something. So what I'm saying in English is, we will make mistake. Or I could say this right now. Watashi wa machigai o tsukurimasu. I will make mistake. So the particles help to make the sentence. Without the particles, the sentence would not make any sense. So particles are really important to use, essential for sentences in Japanese. Now, when you're writing it out, so if you put watashitachi wa, normally you might assume we use this one, wa. But it's more proper if you use this one right here, the ha. You use ha. It's more proper, and it says ha, but when you write out the sentence and you put this one, the ha, you're actually saying wa. I know it's very confusing, but that's the way to speak proper Japanese. So watashitachi, this one, you would say wa in a sentence. So watashitachi wa, then noun, watashitachi wa machigai o tsukurimasu. Watashitachi wa machigai o tsukurimasu. And I will show you from my phone. Let me see. So it will look just like this. If hopefully you guys can see. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, hang on. This has to really. There we go. So, watashitachi wa. You see how the wa is the ha? So, watashitachi wa machigai o. Oops, sorry. Machigai o tsukurimasu. So, watashitachi wa, I lost it again. Okay. Watashitachi wa machigai o tsukurimasu. We will make mistake. So, those two particles, really helpful to make you see the sentence more simple. Personally, for me, I come up with sentences and see if I could understand what exactly it says. And you could do this for about maybe 10 or 15 minutes a day. Don't overwhelm yourself. And to just get used to speaking Japanese. So I might sound funny the way I speak Japanese, but I enjoy it, and it's a very good. It's helpful for me to keep up with learning the Japanese language itself. So anyone who wants to learn Japanese, I strongly recommend it. Go for it. Um, so that was the basic hiragana chart, and I use hiragana chart as well, and the katakana chart too. The katakana you would use when it's a name. So there's hiragana, which we just went over. This was the hiragana. So hiragana is just like this. This is all hiragana. Basic hiragana. But there's another chart called katakana. And katakana you would use if the person or place or a name. So I know it sounds like a noun, but it's actually not basically a noun. It's just more about a name, mostly names. So if I was to put maybe my name, so if I said, okay, I want to say I am good. Like I am good at something. So I would say, not watashi wa, which will mean I, but I would say Alex kusu wa jouzu desu. So you see how I put my name, Alex? Alex kusu. In katakana, it will look like this. I'm going to show you guys an example. Because when it comes to any katakana, in Japanese, when you clearly see it's katakana, you would know that's a name. And the best thing of all is, when you recognize katakana, it makes Japanese so much easier as you keep learning. The only hard part I would say in Japanese, for me personally, is just remembering the kanji. Kanjis, there are tons and tons of kanji. But you never want to let anything like that overwhelm you, because everyone learns something. You can't learn everything. And personally, from experience, it's just best to keep on learning something in Japanese when it comes to writing a sentence or remembering a vocabulary word. Sorry, hang on one second. I want to make sure I find the right one. Oh, okay. Copy and paste it here. Okay. So we're going to try ale. What I'm doing right now is I'm turning my name into katakana. This way you guys can see. I'm going to show you guys the difference between hiragana and katakana. Okay, here we go. So my name in katakana, I would say Alex, is Alex Kusu. Hang on one second. There we go. Okay. So basically, all my friends and family calls me Alex. So, hope you guys can see that. Oh, I want it to look not blurry. Okay. So right here, what you're seeing, oh, it's going to look a little clearer. Okay, right here, what you're seeing is katakana. So instead of me saying Watashitachi wa, I would say Alekusu wa. So, oh, lost it again. So, Alekusu wa Jozu des. Jozu Jozu means to be good at something. So I am good. Or if I want to say I'm good at Japanese, which I'm clearly not, I would say Alekusu no Nihongo wa Jozu desu. So Alex Japanese is good. But just to joke around, I'm going to just say Alex Kusu no Nihongo wa Jozu nai. I am not good at Japanese. So, this is katakana. So if you saw this in a sentence, that would mean that this is a name. And you would think, oh, I wonder what that name is. And the best part in katakana, it sounds closely to English. So Alex, Alekusu, close, English, Japanese. So it's always easy to pronounce katakana if you know what the name is. So my advice is just try to pronounce the first katakana and see if you could sound it out. So me personally, since I know how my name looks in katakana, I immediately know it's Alekusu. And katakana chart is actually good too to memorize. But maybe next time we'll worry about that, the katakana chart. But I just wanted to show you how if you have any katakana in any sentence, that is guaranteed a name. And that name is the same sound. It sounds the same way almost in English. Think of something. But if I think of a word, I'm gonna let you guys know in this video. But sorry, we got a little sidetracked with katakana. So that was the basic hiragana chart. I'm sorry for that long side explanation. So this one, when it comes to hiragana, for the next exercise, it's always good to repeat as many times as you want for hiragana. And the more you repeat them, the more easier it gets. Now, personally, I've been learning Japanese for about 6 years right now. 6 years. And from experience, I must say, do not feel as if you're not learning much if you can't remember something from your head, because some things will stick and some things will not stick. But the point is, the more you practice each and every day, something you're reading in Japanese will stick. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's very, if you put the time and effort into it, it will stick. Some words will stick. Even just saying a greeting to someone. For me personally, my greeting in Japanese, I would say, konnichiwa, hajimemashite, genki desu ka? So I'm asking them, hello, nice to meet you. How are you? And sometimes I would put in a question like, kenki wa ii desu ne. So I'm saying, weather is good, right? Weather is good. Or I would ask them, dongurai. No. Wait. Sorry. I will ask them, doko ni sunde imasu ka? So, where do they live? It's little things like that. If you keep on thinking of sentences just to say off the top of your head, and it becomes very easy for you to remember it. If you just read it and you don't take time to process what you're reading, like think of examples or even take notes, if you don't do none of those things, it won't really pay off. Like you won't really see you won't see much results in the end. Because when I first started, at first I didn't take notes, but as I took notes, it got easier. But some of my notes didn't stick. But the point was that effort I put in helped me to remember it. So it's just about repeating it over and over to remember the Japanese language. So that is why in this exercise, for this one, I'm sorry again, it's good to repeat the hiragana. And notice too how in this exercise, you don't see the romaji like the above exercise. You see, romaji, like I said in my last video, is like a wall. You don't want to rely on it too much because it could become very, how do I say this? It can become very easily to use that for Japanese. And don't get me wrong, romaji is okay to use. It's just when it comes to using Japanese to say it and to write it, you might want to avoid using romaji. But I'm not saying you shouldn't, but to really like delve into Japanese, try to avoid using romaji too much. Avoid using it too much. That's just from experience from what I've done. And yeah, but just for this exercise, we're gonna read each hiragana, and I'm gonna try to not show what's above it. This way, you guys don't cheat. So, okay, here we go. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna give it maybe a 2-second gap before I say it. So this one here, I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope you guys can see it clear. Let me get a little closer. Okay. This one. I have to make sure this is clear. Sorry. Okay. All right. I'm really sorry for the quality, guys. Okay. Ah. Ah. This one. What is this one? E. 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 Next one. Ooh. Ooh. This one. Eh. Eh. This one. Oh. 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 Next one. Ka. 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 This one. Ki. 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 Next one. Ku. 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 Next one. Ke. 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 Next one. Ko. 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 Okay, the next one. Sa. Okay, we're on the third line now. Third line. Sa. 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 Next one. She. 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 Next one. Su. 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 Next one. Se. 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 Next one. So. 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 Okay. Third line. Last one. So. Okay. Next line. The fourth one. We're on the fourth line now. Ta. 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 Next one. Chi. 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 Next one. Tsu. 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 Next one. Te. 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 Next one. To. 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 Okay, now we're going to the fifth line. Na. 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 Next one. Ni. 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 Okay. This one personally for me, I always forget this one. So, but this one's actually nu. 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 I always forget this one, the nu, and this one, ne. The reason why I always forget is because they both look similar. Hope you guys can see it. I notice that's a little bit blurry. But the nu and the ne look similar. So that always throws me off. So what I try to do is remember that the ne is actually... Is it ne? Sorry. The nu. Nu is upside down. Ne is not upside down. So think of things that can help you remembering. So nu, nu, ne. Nu, ne. Ne, ne, ne. This one is ho, 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 ho. Okay, next line. We're on the sixth line now. Sixth line. Remember this one? This particle? Ha. 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 Next one. He. 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 Okay, next one. Fu. 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 Next one. He. 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 Next one we have is ho. 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 Okay. Now this one right here, we're on the seventh line. Seventh. Right here. This one is ma. 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 This one is me. 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 Okay, next one is mu. 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 Next one is me. 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 Next one is mo. 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 Okay, now next one, ra. Remember I was saying about with the R's? Ra. So we got to say ra or la. Ra or la. La. So ra, la, ri, li, ri, li, ru, ru, or lu, lu, lu. Next one is re, 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 or le, le, le. Next one is ro, 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 or lo, lo, lo. Okay. Next line we have wa, 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 wa. Next one we have is wo, 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 wo. Or it can be pronounced as o, o. So wo or o, wo or o, wo or o. And the last one we have, remember, we just hum it. So mm, 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 mm. Okay? So I don't know if you guys want to take a picture of this or screenshot this, or if you're on your phone or computer, but this is the Hiragana, basic Hiragana chart. Let me get a little close if you want to screenshot it. And next time, I will show you guys the Katakana chart. The Katakana chart, unless if this book has it. Let me see, just want to make sure. Don't see it much, but I will show you guys the Katakana chart for next video. I'm really sorry about the lighting. I hope it wasn't too dark. I'm gonna make sure lighting is good too for next video. But that was for today's video, those two exercises I wanted to show you. And like I said, for next time, the Katakana chart, and we're gonna go over to diacritics for kana, this one above here, and we'll do this exercise too below it. So that was a very good job, guys. And like I said, Japanese, it takes time to learn the language, but honestly, the more you have fun with it, the more easier it gets. And the only hard part is just remembering the kanji. Like that sentence I showed you, that sentence, that was all hiragana. But my name, that was katakana. So everything up, sorry, want to get closer? Okay, everything up here is hiragana, but this is katakana. And remember that word too from before, kami? Here is it as a kanji. So, okay, this kanji here. Ooh. Please show. I'm sorry, guys. Here we go. Okay. Right. Yep, right here. So that kami is kanji, katakana, alekusu. Everything up here, hiragana. And there's a bunch of kanji in Japanese. So don't worry if you forget how a kanji looks. What the kanji means. Don't worry about if you don't remember what it means. It takes a lot of practice. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And again, I hope to get the camera by next week. This way we could, you guys can see the book more clear. and I'll do my very best to improve the quality of this channel as we move forward, step by step. And please feel free to leave a like, share, subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I really hope to improve more as we move forward from here. I know I keep saying that, guys, but I just wanted to keep it as my main focus for this channel. So I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record saying that over and over. But I really enjoy learning Japanese with you guys through this channel. It helps me too, personally, with just learning more new vocabulary and making more new sentences. So everyone, I hope you guys have a nice day, and I hope this video was helpful. And I'll do my very best for next video, guys. And hopefully I'll be able to post again sometime soon. I don't know what's gonna happen this week regarding my job, but I will do my best to get my videos uploaded as quick as I can. Thank you guys so much for joining. Everyone, please be safe. And like I said, please feel free to share, like, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And everyone, remember to that new COVID variant. Remember to mask up and don't let COVID catch you. Okay, guys? So be safe, guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.